It's your girl Amore. I'm back again with another YouTube video, and this time I have my cousin.
Hey y'all.
Tell me your name.
Oh, Janaea.
So this YouTube video is going to be a little bit different than most of my videos. This is going to be PWIs versus...
See, we didn't discuss this. I didn't know to jump in back up.
Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside.
PWIs versus
HBCUs.
Okay, so I go to the College of New Jersey.
And I just recently graduated from Delaware State University.
Okay, class of 2020. Everybody drop down the congratulations to my cousin. So we're gonna start off with one question. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is why we chose to go to an HBCU or a PWI. So I chose to go to a PWI. It wasn't my intention. I went where I felt most comfortable on campus. Let me reword that actually a lot.
I was about to say, that's where you feel comfortable at.
I went more so based off of like the school. It's getting hot. I chose what school to go to based off of the school, the campus size, the proximity to home. There's not really HBCU is close to home and stuff like that. I wanted to be near home. And also the financial aspects also. So those are just like different factors that made me choose a PWI. But it wasn't anything specific, like I want to go to a PWI over an HBCU. It was just, whatever, added up to be the best fit for me.
Okay, I chose to go to a HBCU because I did want... Oh, shit. Why are you looking at me so different? Because you said you wanted to be comfortable. Okay, I chose to go to a HBCU honestly because I just wanted to be surrounded. I hope this don't sound bad, but I wanted to be surrounded by black people. I did my high school. I went to a majority black school, and I just felt like for college I wanted to be surrounded, by the same thing. Like HBCUs, they're known for being lit. But that's not the only reason why. It's just like I wanted to go out of state, and I knew for a fact like HBCU is what I wanted to do, and I felt like Delaware State was a great choice for me.
Okay. All right. So we have some different things we're going to be talking about, different aspects of the college experience. So Janaea has a list of different topics of like aspects of campus life, and she's going to read them off, and we're going to be doing some comparisons of HBCUs versus PWIs. And
so your first one is demographics. You can start.
So PWIs are primarily white institutions. That's it. No, I'm kidding. I guess like it's my school personally. I can only speak really for TCNJ, but TCNJ is like primarily white, and it's like actually like a PWI. And so that's what it looks like. We have like various people of different diverse backgrounds and stuff like that, but mostly the majority of the campus is white.
And for HBCUs, majority of the campus is black. However, I feel like people get the wrong idea. Like, it's not all black people. There's definitely a lot of diversity. There's whites, Asians, Hispanics. Like, it's different. It's not just people of color. Like, it's everybody. But, yes, majority of it is black.
What's the next one?
The next one is class sizes.
I guess this really does depend basically on what school you go to, because like if you go to somewhere like Rutgers in New Jersey, you're gonna have like large class sizes, and if you go to somewhere like TCNJ, you're gonna have like anywhere between like 11 students in one class.
We're not going to ignore that sound.
I really did. Everybody keeps putting out fireworks every single night.
Right, like just let it be, please.
But
also with colleges it does range. Your class size will range based on like she was saying the type of school that you go to, because some schools are range from large, medium, and small, like as in campus size. So depending on your campus size, that's gonna depend on what type of class size you have. For HBCUs, well, at least I went to Delaware State, as mentioned before, so for DSU at least the class sizes kind of range from small to medium, depending on what class you have. Like majority of the lecture classes, it can fill up to 100 plus students. So depending on those type of classes, you'll have like 40 kids in the year. But like an average set class, probably around like 20 students.
TCNJ is a small school, so generally I've had classes where I've had like 8 or 11.
There's kids in the back. I'm gonna tell them to be quiet. Let me tell them to be quiet.
Yeah.
We can continue.
What was I even saying? Oh, TCNJ is a small school, so my class sizes have been like 8 people, 11 people, 8 to like 11 people, like smallest. Yes,
That's it?
Yeah, I've had classes like that. And then like the largest class sizes, I probably had like 30 students. So far, I'm a freshman. I'm a sophomore now, but I was a freshman last year, so I only did 1 year of college. So that's all I could speak on. And I haven't taken any lab classes.
That's crazy. Next one. If I could get to professors. You can start this one and then I'll start.
Professors. I think that we have like most of my professors are white, and that's actually a good question. Like I was thinking, like y'all got black professors or like who's teaching you?
We have all kinds, honestly. Like, it's not just all black people at HBCUs. Like, I've had white teachers. I've had,
Wow.
different kinds of, like...
Wow.
Obviously, we're going to have black professors, yes. But we do have... Basically, the way DSU runs is, like, there's different professors for different departments. So they're going to grab professors who've actually worked in the field and can teach you about it. So it's not based on just like, oh, you're black, let's hire you. It's, have you worked in the field? Do you know what you're talking about? Come teach these students. So obviously, like, if you're taking like a Spanish class or a Chinese class, you're going to have, that type of person, right, teaching you. But it doesn't matter.
What's the majority of your professors, would you say? Put on this fire, because me personally, I have not had any professor that wasn't white, but I've seen them. I've seen some. Let me not say it like that. But I've seen some professors on my campus that aren't white professors. But
honestly, I can't lie. I've had both. I have both.
A majority.
Both. It's really hand in hand. If anything, I'll probably say maybe a little bit. I can't say a little bit more white because I don't know if that's true. Because the thing about DSU is like black people are like kind of the heads, like for example like deans or like they run the department, stuff like that. But like professor wise, depending on where you're going, you'll have a different. It really depends. Like it's so diverse, honestly. Like it doesn't matter.
That's
dope.
Keep saying
like
no, that's a thing though.
Yeah, I have. It's really up and down. Like I'll have white and then I'll have black. But at least for my field, like, I don't know. We kind of have the same professors, so I'm used to having those same faces, if that makes sense. Yeah. So the next one is athletics. Athletics. HBCUs, we go hard on athletics, man. Seriously. Like, if you in sports, just know. The games is lit. They're fun. Like, school pride, it's there. Yeah.
We got sports teams? No, I'm only they going.
At least with my school, that was decent, like, and a lot of HBCUs, they do have a lot of D1 schools, so.
What I will say, I go to TCNJ. It's a small school. It's a small PWI. Most of the students who go to TCNJ are like more academically involved as compared to being like school spirit and stuff like that. Like people want to, like, if you have it, like we have days where like people are just more academically involved at TCNJ than athletics. And our sports team, like people don't go to football games. Like I went to the first couple of football games because I was a freshman and I'm like, okay, like I'm in college, like you got to go to a football game. I did it so I could say I did it. But after that, like everybody just studies. People are more like involved in like clubs and things of that nature as compared to athletics. I think that like on our campus, Greek life has more of like more STEAM than like athletics.
Never again at my house. Right? yours next time. Okay, cool. I'm glad that's settled. Okay, so I just want to give out another disclaimer that I go to DSU, as I mentioned before, and they're not one of the like well-known or talked about HBCUs compared to the other ones. So my experience could be different from how it is at the other HBCUs. But yeah.
I go to TCNJ. It's also not a well-known PWI by any means. If you're not from Jersey, you probably don't know the school. But yeah, my experience is a small school, like I said, so there's different variables, and that's with any school. No school, two schools are alike. So yeah.
So the next one is Nightlife.
I think you should start.
Okay, so Nightlife at HBCU is always something going on. Like, I can't lie and just be like, oh, your campus is dead. At times it could be because, like I said, Delaware, it's kind of dry out there. I'm not gonna lie. So you kind of have to make your own fun. But at the same time, that's with any school. I feel like, you know, college is your experience. You're gonna make it how you need it to be. But for the most part, it is something always going on. The more friends you make, or at least the more people you know, the more, I guess, activities for you to do, or like hangouts. And then, you know, HBCUs is known for being party schools. They always party, they always turning up. So there do be parties here and there. I wouldn't say every weekend, but enough for you to enjoy. But, you know, that don't mean you have to be in the party. Like,
yeah.
Just because something going on, you won't have to do it.
So the way that like I like so with me in my school in TCNJ and being at a PWI, TCNJ, like I said, is more academically rigorous. So we have like really two beta days are the times where we have like nightlife, and then I'm just speak from my experiences and stuff like that. For me personally, there's a few like black people and black groups and stuff like that that have nightlife events, and then there's some like Greek organizations that have nightlife events as well. Most of those are predominantly white and things like that. And the way that they conduct themselves at the two different places is very, very different.
She covered it all. Honestly. Let's take a little breaky break because I'm tired of these chilling.